I saw an academic paper last week that said people get a sense of purpose for their lives by hating another group. And we also know from academic studies that when we spend time with people who think like we do, we become more extreme in our views. And so I think the real message of this project is that there is no other, that we're all either one or we're not one. And the first place I came to was a congregational church, and I looked for the minister, and all I could find was the janitor. And he said the minister wouldn't be back for 4 hours. And I said, oh, okay, God's put the janitor in front of me, not the minister. And at that point, I realized that the project wasn't going to be about clergy. You know, a lot of people have said, oh, has this been a search for the perfect religion? And it's never been that. I still identify as Jewish. I'm very proud to be Jewish. But I think what this was drafting off of other people's gratitude and hope and spiritual experiences so that I might become more whole and more faithful. You know, I don't think my religiosity and all the the liturgy and the rituals that I knew from my youth really helped me when the shit hit the fan in my life in my mid-30s. And this helped me develop a faith by drafting off of other people's stories of faith. It really made me more whole. You know, I like to tell the story of a psychiatrist in Boston once describing me as a young man who wasn't happy about much. And I can say that that's not true today. I feel grateful, I feel connected, I feel in service to others. And this project has really helped me become more whole and more grounded. It sounds strange to a lot of people, but my favorite portrait is of an atheist. And he's in Brazil. And he was actually my original producer for this project, the one that the photography teacher sent me to. But I interviewed him as a subject. And he says about his journey something that a lot of people probably can't handle, but is really profound and important for us to hear, which is he believes, as an atheist, that God didn't create us, but we created God. And he said, but that's okay, it's just a concept. He said, what matters is that we don't think that all this stuff is what matters. And then he goes on to say this really beautiful thing. He said, now don't get me wrong, I don't mind having things, I just don't want things to have me. And I think, well, isn't that really the essence of it all? And so something that I've had to confront is that if I really believe we are all one, then that includes the atheist, the agnostic, the person who thinks all of this faith talk is nonsense. We're all on a journey together, not just the people who profess to a religion, not just the people who are spiritual, not religious, but we're all one or we're not.